Intrigued. Haters are a sign of progress. They're a sign of growth. They're a sign.
I wanted to get revenge on everybody. And I love when people spread love. Hi, I'm Sin, and this is Jay. So we're here today to talk about our emotions, how we feel about Hive, and love, hate, revenge. It's all in our questions and answers today. No, it's not a novella.
Intrigued. I generally like new things. I like learning about new things. I like exploring, investigating. I always challenge myself to learn quickly. So when I'm presented with something new, I'm intrigued.
That's awesome. So when I first found Hive in 2018, my friend Christopher showed it to me and I thought it was fake. I was like, I don't want to deal with this fake money and I don't know what any of this is. And no, thank you. I wasn't interested. And then a few months ago, he reached out again and was like, you should put your content out there. And I thought I felt the same way. I was intrigued. I thought, well, I have all this content and it might be helpful, another platform to help people. So I was intrigued and interested. And so we signed up. But I needed your help. So
shocked. I was shocked at the registration process. I've been on tons of social media platforms. I mean, TikTok, Instagram, Clubhouse, Facebook, Twitter, Reddit, Quora, like whatever, all the platforms. And they're all super easy to sign up for. Click, done.
yeah.
Then I tried to join up to Hive, which I was like, oh, a new social media platform. Cool, I'll try it. And there was no warning. They were not like, hey, just so you know, this is nothing like signing up for other platforms. Yeah. You will need to like a small university degree in crypto, blockchain, signups, and all of this stuff to join Hive. And so I really did need basically a university course. And so after that sign-up process, I decided to write my guide to signing up on Hive.
Right, yeah. So for me, it was really a lot of annoyance. So my friend Christopher tried to help me through Twitter DMs, and I was not getting it. And I'd ask a question, and he was not very helpful. I mean, I'm super grateful, but like being helpful for the process, being clear, I should say. So I was getting annoyed, not with him, but with myself. So that's why I was like, can you help me with this? Because I just can't. And I knew that you would be able to help me and figure it out. And so that was like a big feeling of relief when you were like, yeah, sure. So yeah, relief is the best reply. But definitely a lot of annoyance when I was signing up. And so shortly after we signed up, you did your intro. I did one too. So
I just told the story of my homeless years and how I was a dick when I was a kid, and you know how I've come a long way. And you know, I share some of my interesting details and tidbits, like that I've transformed 10,000 beliefs, and I've made every art form you can think of and all this kind of stuff. But it's just part of the process. To me, it's part of the process of signing up to a new social platform. You join a new social platform and you fill out the details and the avatar and the profile picture and make your introduction post, and there you go.
Right.
But I actually was thrilled because when I posted my introduction post, Tracy York and Love Sniper like zeroed in on it and gave me some feedback and some boosts and some votes and some help and some resources, and it was a huge blessing, like on this new foreign platform. So I would say relief and happiness.
Right, because I was because my friend helped me. He delegated me 100 Hive power so that I could do stuff. But you didn't have this luxury, and so I didn't know how to help you, and I was a little confused. And so I was super grateful. I think I even said to Tracy, like, oh my God, I'm so happy. I'm sending you so much love right now, because I was super grateful that they were able to help you and show you how that you could do stuff on Hive and help people and comment and all that stuff. So yeah, and for me, it was a little bit more frustration because I'm really good. I can answer questions, but like, just tell us about yourself. It was a bit harder for me. I didn't know how much I wanted to share, how much I should share. Should I be honest and talk about my addiction? Or my past? How much? And then it started to feel like I was leaving, doing like a personal ad. So I was like, okay, I'm done. So it was kind of a relief, but at the same time, more frustration for me. So yeah. So shortly after that, you made your Hive guide, and you had posted a couple posts in between before the Hive guide, and got a little bit of play, not anything major. And your Hive guide blew up. Like, you were trending, and you had tons of comments, and I could not keep up with even reading them, let alone like replying to them.
I think anyone would feel blessed when that happens. It's a blessing. It's a wonderful blessing. At the same time, it kind of seemed like a no-brainer to me, because Hive is full of X thousands of people or whatever. And like, what are they most passionate about? Well, most of the people on Hive are passionate about Hive.
Right.
And what's the biggest problem with Hive? Like, onboarding new Hive people, like growing it, onboarding it, like getting new people to try it is the biggest pain point. When people try to join, they can't figure it out, and the people trying to explain can't even explain it. Like, it's that hard, like it's that tricky. So this guy was in a friendly format and is in a storytelling way with simple language, and it really covered, I mean, it's 15,000 words. It better cover mostly everything, right? All the other guides are like 1,000 words, 2,000 words, 3,000. There's 15,000 words in 2 parts. So it solves a lot of the problems for like Hivers, right? It's exactly perfect for what everyone was hungry for and wanting. So it kind of made sense. And I think I did a good job and had nice, pretty pictures and all this kind of stuff. So of course it's a blessing, and I don't want to take it for granted or anything, but like, this is the kind of thing that makes sense to me. It makes sense if you deliver a high quality content that's better than all the guides out there or whatever, and to a hungry audience of exactly what they need, and it's super valuable, and everyone's like, yes, this is what we needed. It's gonna go
right
up.
Well, I was really excited when your guide blew up for several reasons, because my job, it's not really a job, my part of our business is to share you and get eyeballs on you. And for years I have been doing this, and we got some eyeballs and we've done some pretty good work, but to see the level of appreciation in the comments especially, I was so happy and so proud of you. I mean, I'm always proud of your work, everything, even if one person likes it or one person comments. But to see these comments, people appreciating, and not just that, but helping when you ask for help, answering your questions. And like, I felt like we were finally in a place where people understood what you were saying and what you were doing, and your genius. And then with each, because after that was the censorship, and then the communication, or the genius and communication. So with each one, and I've seen more and more people understand and get you. And I mean, there's been some that haven't, but so for me, it is a huge sense of pride and accomplishment, and definitely a duh as well. Like, yeah, but I was really happy and really excited and grateful, very, very grateful. So then you also recently got a lot of hate in one of your latest posts.
First, I felt annoyed and irritated because I put a lot of love into my posts and I spend a lot of time and effort being clear. I write very clear things. But the thing about haters and trolls and stuff like that, or people, anyone who disagrees with you, is they usually have difficulty reading what you write. They're usually triggered, and they will focus in on one word you said, or one sentence, or one idea, and they'll just run away with it. And so that annoys me. It irritates me to write thousands of words and then have one sentence just taken out of context and hammered on. I feel like that's the disrespectful kind of thing to do, and it irritates me when people aren't able to be civil. They can't express disagreement civilly. When I disagree with someone, I make a point to be considerate and appreciative and understanding of their point and perspective, and if I don't have something nice to say, I won't say it at all. Quite a few things about that whole situation irritated me. But at the same time, it makes me happy, because haters are a sign of progress. They're a sign of growth. They're a sign of impact. They're a sign of influence. They're a sign of reach. They're a sign of exposure. They're a sign of growth. They're a sign of making a splash and getting in the arena. They're a sign that you're doing something and people are taking notice. One of the worst things in the world is to go unnoticed and ignored, and to have all your work and contributions float away and become dust, impacting almost no one. And you can't get a lot of fans if you don't get a few haters along with it. Everyone we look up to, all the heroes we look up to, they all have their share of haters. And so if I have some haters, I'm probably on the right track. And if someone doesn't have any haters, I don't know, man. Like, you really crushing it? Like,
right.
It's a bit weird. Even Mother Teresa, like Martin Luther King, and like these really wonderful, Gandhi and Mandela, like wonderful, wonderful people had haters,
right?
Real haters.
Yeah.
So, you know, I see haters as a badge of honor, and that I'm on the right track. So if you can put the irritation aside and understand, like, it's more about a projection of them, and it's more about their own issues and triggers and neuroses and their own ability to express themselves or inability to express themselves, then you can put it aside and just see it for what it is. It's a sign you're on the right track, and it's a pretty big blessing.
Agreed. So for me, I'm going to answer this question too. So here's where the murder and revenge part comes in, because I was infuriated. I wanted to burn everybody's house down, and I wanted to I wanted to get revenge on everybody. But these were just my initial feelings, because I love you and I care about you deeply. And like, I go into this mama bear mode where I want to hurt anybody that I perceive that's hurt you. And this has been an issue for me in the past with people that I've perceived that have hurt you, whether, even if you don't see it that way, when I feel that they've hurt, even now I'm like getting I'm getting riled up over it. But I also agree with you that when you have haters, that means you're going the right way. And so after I calmed down and I realized that this is a good thing, and I stopped engaging with some of the people that were showing hate, and I stepped back and I stopped feeling murderous rage and wanting to exact revenge on every single person in the comments that disagreed. Well, not that disagreed, that were mean. Because this isn't the first time or the last time, I'm sure, that people have disliked you or me, and that's okay. And again, I knew that we were going the right way. And everything they said was proving your point. Every time someone hated or said something mean, or it just proved the whole point of the post. So as I calmed down and let go of all the knives in the house, I started to appreciate it and see the good part. But there was also a bit of frustration, because I know that you are right. I have seen it with my own eyes. I have seen you grow people, their brand from crap. I've seen the original crap and seen how it is today, and it's amazing. And how they've gone from 1,000 YouTube subscribers to 3 million. Like, and I've seen what you can do. You've helped me do it myself with our old Instagram. So it was a little bit of frustration there too, but still really happy about it and really grateful for all of them, even today. So, and I also learned a really hard lesson for myself, which was to not comment as soon as somebody pissed me off, to walk away and feel better before I either engage or just ignore. So I choose to ignore now.
I just love that people seem to listen to me a bit more there. I like to teach rebels. Like, I like to teach people who see the world a bit differently. I like to teach people with open minds. And, there's a mix of all kinds of people everywhere, but compared to the other platforms, I feel like Hive has a few more rebels.
Agreed.
And so I really like that. Yeah.
Well, the thing I love the most about Hive is the same thing. There seems to be more people who are rebellious, and these are people that I'm attracted to or I'm called to be around. I'm definitely a rebel my whole life, as are you. So to be around people who are rebellious in the same way, it feels really good. And the level of kindness and the beautiful comments and the love and the appreciation, and it's not just on your post or mine, it's when I go to theirs and I leave comments and the people are grateful for what I say and they appreciate, and everybody's been so loving and kind for the most part, and that makes me happy. And I love when people spread love, and I feel like my sunshiny love is more appreciated here than in other places, so that makes me want to give more love. So yeah, thank you for sharing your feelings with me and with everyone, and for answering my questions. And
thank you.
I had a lot of fun doing this video, and so we're all about the love. Yeah.
Much love, Hive.
Much love.
Keep rising.